Oh. Hey. Oh. Oh. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh my goodness. He's such an angel. Do you have anything to say, Kabuzi? Oh. He's so sweet. Oh. Hey, does anyone think it's weird that Comstock doesn't even have a reason that he wants to destroy the surface world? Like, he literally doesn't even have, like, a stated goal. I don't get it. All right. Let's thank some people. How are things? Oh, I'm sleepy. So you know what happened last night? I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to sleep, and Paige was like, okay, right? And I was like, okay. And then right when I was falling asleep, Paige was like, you gotta see this funny thing. And I'm like, what? What? And she's like, oh, did I wake you up? And I'm like, yeah. She said, oh, never mind then. Never mind. Go back to sleep. And I'm like, well, now I want to see the funny thing. And then I watched it. It was funny. And then I couldn't sleep. Oh, it knocked my whole shit out. My whole shit was out. All right, let's thank someone. I want to thank you. Yeah, there you go. I also want to thank Anonymous, who kicked in a $5 tip. Thanks, Anonymous. Been playing so much BL4 that okay. My brain rotted. Every time I see BL4, I'm like, boy, love 4. Every single time. It's about the boys kissing, going, "Mwah, mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm the uke." Mwah, mwah, mwah. Every time. You are the gayest straight person imaginable. Nah. It could get gayer. I could have like sucked a dick and gone like, yeah, I don't care for this or whatever, you know? Yeah, stinky. No thanks. I had a coworker who has the full-on gay voice stereotype, and he's super straight, and it was mind-bending when I met his wife. Bro, what's up with that? I've met that guy too. And all I could think of was like, how did this happen? Like what confluence of events took place to give you this accent? I just don't understand. Kitty Hips says, all my friends in high school tried to gaslight me that Infinite was good, and I'm only saying I don't like it because I didn't understand it. I think that might be the most frustrating form of discussion possible. I used to know at least two people who, if you disagreed with them on something, it meant that, oh, they must have, and they were gracious about it. It was like, oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I must have explained it wrong because you don't understand or you don't get it. Let me explain it to you again. And there was like no way to get across, no, I understand it just fine. I'm just having a difference of opinion here. It reminds me of when Wooly was telling me about Don't Look Up. And I said I was really annoyed by the movie because it kept nudging me in the ribs and going, do you get it? Do you get it? And then Wooly started to explain the subtext of the movie to me. And then I'm like, no, I get it. And then he started to explain the subtext of the movie to me again. And like, I crashed out a little. I wanted to crash out super hard. I wanted to blow up, but I didn't because that would have been impolite. It would have been impolite. All right, let's continue to thank people. All right. Sporia94 kicked in a sub. Thank you. Oh, you know, I never even finished Anonymous's tip donation. It says, been playing so much Boy Love 4. There's something about shooting out my BFG disco ball of death with Harlow that makes my brain tingle. Biggest shocker is not only the game's writing better than BL3, it's actually good at times. Yeah, I was actually just playing Borderlands 4, before coming over there with Vex, and I was just like relaxing and like doing contracts, and then I found a rift, and I fought the boss in the rift, and the rift exploded with the guy vomited out like 100 guns, and I was like, yeah. And then I got a shotgun that was 100 DPS more than the shotgun I have now, and I was like, yeah. It was really nice and relaxing and chill. Very cool. I like it. Sporia94 kicked in a sub. You know, for being a super racist religious ethno-state in the year 1912, Colombia is super progressive with their gender roles by giving women equal rights and allowing them in the workforce, police, and armed services. Nah. Let me do it quick. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you for the 10 gift subs, Lorcan's Left Nut. Yeah, so, yeah, okay. So under Colombian context, in 1912, where the game takes place, it is progressive for the time by allowing women to work and get into the police and the armed services. However, the context of women's suffrage was like, from like those in power for that, was like to elevate them over the black man, because under the law, white women and black men had more or less the same rights up until women's suffrage. So in Colombia, white women's empowerment is to further distance a founder race divide. Like, is it good that women got to vote? Yeah, absolutely. That's a slam dunk. In this context, though, it's probably for nefarious reasons. That was true in America as well. That's what I'm talking about. I pulled out the years. I looked it up before speaking. Arabs used to be white in the 1950s. They technically still legally are. That was never peeled back. All right. Yeah, depending on the state you lived in, black folk could vote as early as like 1806. Looks like, or 1790, depending. It's a mess. It's a complicated mess. But then a bunch of states rolled it back. White women did not like other women. Hey, I have a. Hold on. Do I have my hat? I don't have my hat. I have a fucking based opinion for you. You get ready? Women don't like other women. You get to a certain age and you're like, oh, the woman's greatest enemy is that other girl in her friend group who is evil. The shit I've overheard in my life from girls talking about other girls would curl your hair. It would fuck your shit up. All right, Wolf EX29 kicked in a sub. Says, yo, bud. Legma Lamensa kicked in a sub. Did you see Randy sending an email to himself calling himself the hard R gamer word? All right. So Randy posted an email in his inbox that was calling him the N-word and getting mad at him over Borderlands. And the email happened to be like top dog and then the year that Randy Pitchford was born, which is a coincidence, maybe. Here's where I'm at. I don't think it matters. He posted the tweet within the same minute as receiving it. Yeah. I don't think it even matters. that he sent it. I don't think you should post that for sympathy. You're the CEO of a fucking company. Like, what are you doing? What are you fucking doing? Randy has millions of dollars and makes slop. Why does he care so much? Money can buy you everything but legitimate adoration. It can buy you everything but love. The Beatles were right. And here's the funniest thing, though, right? This is the funniest thing. Money can buy you, and I'm so serious, money can buy you legitimate respect. And I don't mean people pretending to respect you. What I'm saying is that if I was like, I'm going to donate $480 million to the Children's Hospital and cancer research, even if you absolutely hate my guts forever, you'd be like, well, that was a good thing. You totally can buy it, but they don't want it. They want love. Oh. Do you think the BioShock games hold up? I think 1 does. I think, but I think 2 holds up much better. I think Infinite holds up like shit. I think Infinite feels way older than BioShock 1 does. Because it's so much more primitive mechanically. Oh, hey, Lurk No More. Hey, man. You know, I feel like the previous gun plot line would have been better. Instead of jumping through 4 timelines looking for those guns to trade, Booker and Liz were just trying to find a universe where they could bounce from Colombia. It's not like Booker's debtors could get to him anymore after the first jump. Too bad both of them were too dumb to realize that. Okay, so there's like a lot of problems with that. First of all, Booker's debtors aren't real. And he knows that they're not real. Which is kind of a problem with the game's entire story. You forgot. Aren't his debtors the twins? Yeah. And his debt is gone. You're stinky. Oh, I love you. I love you. Oh. He's such a good baby. Oh. Aren't you a good guy? AJ Cherenkov sub, thank you. Large Toasty kicked in a sub to say, excited to see the end of Pet's favorite game. Ha 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 ha. Yeji sub, thank you, Yeji. Fantic Mig sub, thank you. Return after long absence. I have a media concept. There's a type of name for a propaganda movie called Crying and Shooting. Look how sad and PTSD we are for doing all these war crimes. Blah, 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 blah. This used to take sympathy, being oppressed, and translate it to the term originated Israel, but has been expanded to the war on terror. Is there any video games that fit this description? Crying and Shooting. Technically, I think Spec Ops The Line would be that. I think Last of Us 2. I think Last of Us 2 fits that kind of perfectly. Because Last of Us 2 is like, look how sad Ellie is after she goes on this violent murdering spree. And feel bad for her for the direct consequences of her actions. So Last of Us 1, I don't think works. Because I think Last of Us 1, you get to the end, and Joel is like, I made the right decision. And I am like, Joel made the right decision. And he's like, that's an unfortunate thing that I did, but I made the right decision. And he's right. I think Last of Us 1, like, really fumbles right at the end. Okay, within Last of Us 1's context, it's actually completely fine. Because Joel did what he thought was right, even though it was horrible, and he lies to Ellie about it, and that's the end. Trying to run it back later that, like, it was actually the wrong thing to do is a failure. Because it was the right thing to do. And like I felt that way as like a 20-something-year-old who didn't want kids. Right? And it was like basically like, well, I don't think you should be able to scoop out my brains without my say-so. That wasn't the deal. Wake her up and ask her. That's it. That's it. The whole problem could have been solved peacefully. I'm so serious. The real, like, hey, here would have been here's a great ending. You ready? Okay, is everybody ready? Ellie arrives at the facility conscious. Okay? And she goes into a room to talk to the doctor outside of Joel's hearing. And then she comes out and tells him that she's gonna do the operation. And then after she goes under, he finds out that she will die as a result and goes totally nuts. Like that makes him objectively wrong. Because in that version, he is superseding her autonomy, whereas in the original ending, the Fireflies are superseding her autonomy. Now, if you want to talk about superseding some autonomy, let's get into BioShock. Barracuda kicked in a sub. 5 years of staring at Pat, staring at video games. It's been great to see you and Paige do well in life. Thank you. Always endearing to see you with Boos or talking about Baby Gowron. Thank you. Lorcan's Left Nut, obviously, gifted 10 subs. Thank you, Lorcan. Appreciate it. Did I forget the part where Ellie very blatantly knows the procedure will kill her for the whole final chapter? I'm going to need a source on that because it's played like a surprise for the audience. And the TV show also didn't bring that up. Monkeyweed, it feels like you made that up and pulled it out of your butt. That's what it feels like. Drew Bastank, thank you for the 10 gift subs. I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. I love you. Let's see. Jimmy Chams kicked in a sub. Oh shit, it's BioShock time. Can't wait to get back to our favorite game. Thanks, bud. Samurai Jake sub. Thanks, Samurai Jake. I played Infinite as a kid and kind of liked it, then came back as an adult after playing 1 and 2. Bio 1 and 2, even if their older gameplay, 1 and 2 are leagues above Infinite. Yeah, they're much better. So Monkeyweed says the entire final chapter has despondent and humoring Joel whenever he talks about what they'll do after they meet the Fireflies. Like she spends the entire chapter just going, yeah, sure, totally. Yeah, that is not confirmation that she knew she was going to pass away. Much more likely was the expectation that you would have to stay at the Firefly facility for an extended period of time to get tests done on her. And that Joel would be unable to stay, as he was doing a delivery job. Also, in context, you're talking about the chapter that takes place 30 minutes in game after a violent rape attempt. So it'd be fucking weird in tone to have Ellie like go from the restaurant scene to Chipper and dancing around inside the museum and the zoo. Okay, Monkeyweed, yes, 3 months after. No. It's not 3 months after in game. It's 3 months after in narrative. In game, it's 10, 15 minutes. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying for the individual playing the game, it would represent severe tonal whiplash to have her be anything but bummed out. All right. Zelhesia sub. Thank you. Birds rights activist kicked in $5. Says, looks like this street goes both ways. Oh, those streets. They're crazy. Drew Bastank, thank you again for the 10 gift subs. I appreciate it, and I love you. Thank you. Kai9 kicked in $5. Thank you, Kai. I've always understood the Last of Us ending to be that Joel was bad, not because of the outcome of his actions, but because his view of whose lives are worth saving is exclusively his immediate family, and that was true even before the outbreak. Yes. That is exactly correct. The problem with Joel is not any of his individual actions. The problem with Joel is that the dividing line for every single thing he does ever is no, but not mine, though. Now, granted, as a parent, there is obviously a very firm dividing line between my kids and you. And that line is really wide. Sorry, guys. But he extends it out to, like, everybody that he cares about is worth 1,000,000 times more than everybody else who don't mean anything. Which is crazy. Like, don't mean anything. Talking about Joel? Yeah, we're talking about Joel. We're also talking about how Monkeyweed doesn't understand, like narrative timing, basically. And also is assuming facts not in evidence. Looking at Ellie's behavior in the last chapter of that to be like, obviously she knew she was going to die, is giving big North America is obviously a dinosaur energy. Look at it. Look at it. Look, obviously. Come on. There was a gentleman in a thread just a couple days ago about like bad takes, and the gentleman was like, "Hey, I think Pat's pretty smart, but I really can't stand the way he says that Pyramid Head jamming those mannequins down the garbage disposal isn't about sex. It's about removing the ideas from James's mind and like destroying them, even though the game's like rife with sexual content." And people were like, hey, didn't he say that like years before Masahiro Ito, the creator of Pyramid Head, said that exact thing on social media? To which he said, yeah, but I mean, Ito didn't write it. He just designed the character and worked on the game. And I'm like, okay, well, I have a primary source that came after my opinion. Do you have a primary source? Which led to, well, no, but it's like, it's super, super, super funny. My interpretation is obviously correct because I got it first. Like, I'm like way up my own ass, and I don't even do that much. Okay, I try not to anyway. I try not to. I try. Talking about Silent Hill. Oh, man. But we're all missing our voice cancer. Am I doing the DLC too? Yeah, I'm doing it this week. Doing it this week. Come on, can I please get the game to show up? I know I'm on Big Pat right now, but for whatever reason, the game is not showing up. Oh, maybe if I fucking turned on game capture, it would fucking work. Maybe, huh? You ever think about that? Dumb bitch Pat. Yeah, there you go. Are you guys ready to have, like, the shittiest boss fight ever? Hey, BT Robot sub. Thanks, BT Robot. I love you, buddy. Why is Elizabeth so terrible about understanding the many worlds theory? Didn't she study quantum physics? Yes. Differine sub. When I first played Infinite as a young, impressionable teen, I thought it was the deepest shit ever. The post-puberty clarity hit, and I realized how stupid I was. Okay, so before we even get into it, there's something I need to talk about BioShock Infinite. Okay? So, one of the things that keeps going up is Booker says, hey, why didn't you just fucking leave the tower and use a tear to go to Paris? Right? And she's like, well, I would leave sometimes. She would literally describe herself as leaving the tower through the tear sometimes. But I always felt this desire to come back. But then, when Booker shows up, she just immediately leaves with a stranger that she doesn't know for no reason. And if you're like, and if your response to that is, well, the siphon causes her to come back because the siphon in the tower draws her back by stealing some of her powers, I then go, well, then why did the songbird, which is tasked with keeping her in the building, decide to completely annihilate the entire tower chasing you and destroy the siphon? Also, if she was able to go wherever she wanted via tears from within the tower and come back, why don't we just go to Paris right now? Why don't we just go to Paris right now? Yeah, no, why did Songbird destroy the tower?
Gotta stop them.
Oh, right, yeah, we gotta stop
hurry.
him.
No, that's the E.
No, that is certainly
Yeah,
it.
stop him.
No, it's not.
They play the whole song, he'll come
There
back.
isn't.
Is.
Try again.
No, you try.
Fine.
Stop it!
Feels like Prey 2017 hasn't gotten its flowers
Stop
and
it, you
you're still
don't know
mad
what
about
you're
it.
doing.
She opens a portal to Paris when you first see her. Yeah, she can do it at any time.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
Also, did you guys notice that her thing from the preview stuff, where she would open up and she would use her powers too much, and her nose would bleed and she'd be weakened, is like completely gone in this version of the game. She could actually do anything she wants at any time.
Where we are needed.
And needed where we are.
So Comstock uses these songs. Are there others we can use? Something to keep the bird off our back?
Perhaps you should ask the maestro himself.
So where is he? Of course. Well, at least they left the piano.
All right, so let's break it down. Okay, currently, to catch people up, Booker is from Universe 1, and so is Anna, his daughter, who is now Elizabeth, who has been transported to Universe 2. In Universe 2, we met Comstock, the villain. We then left Comstock in Universe 2, who was Comstock 1, behind, and then went to Universe 3, and then went to Universe 4, where we encountered Daisy Fitzroy 2, who we killed. Here, we're going to encounter Comstock 3, who does have Elizabeth 3, implying the existence of Booker 2 in Universe 6, etc., etc., etc. The important note is that in the current moment, in this world, Booker, Elizabeth, and Comstock have never met. They've never met.
That's Comstock House. If we're gonna find him, we should start there.
If we're going to find this universe's version of Comstock, he would be there.
Where are these people going?
Vox Populi ain't.
Do you find it weird that there's no dialogue from either character about this? I do. I think it's fucking weird. They gave them hit reactions to do it. Oh, I missed one? Oh no. Oh, also, I'm gonna spoil a little bit. The reason why Elizabeth has her powers is because her pinky got chopped off and is in between two worlds, right? Right? Part of her body remains in a different thing, and then that allows her to alter things because she exists between two worlds, right? Okay, so you know Booker? You know how Booker has been stabbed, shot, and beaten in Universe 2? And his blood is all over that place? And then we left to get the guns? Shouldn't Booker now also have those powers?
What do you got, rich boy, huh? Take it off. What's this, a monocle?
It's really goofy.
Here.
Oh, did you rob that guy?
Who's out there?
There!
Dawn, these Irish, they've gone crazy.
Here you go!
He's crazy Irish. They're weak to crows, you know. You see, the crows are able to drink the alcohol from their blood, making them... felt good to say. Oh, did I just die?
Stay with me, Booker.
Oh, I'm being injected with something? Oh, okay.
Flak cannon, Booker.
Oh, okay. And, oh wow, he's still even, yeah. So what did she just stab me with, anyway? Also, now that I think it's a different Booker when you die, it might be. So did you guys feel the tension of me dying and loading back into the same battle, maybe 30 feet away with the same amount of enemies dead?
Need some help with this.
Ugh, this won't take long.
Like
at all.
there's no,
What is
this
it
game
about
has
that song
no
that brings in
friction.
the bird?
It always has. When I was younger, I used to be excited when I heard it.
Excited.
He was all I had. He fed me, brought me books. He was my friend.
Friend.
Until I grew up. Then I hated him. Because he was my warden. He's just Comstock's pet, isn't he? Just like me. All done.
We did it. See, guys?
Pitchford's no better than Comstock. Was she?
Once people get their blood up, it's easy to settle it down again.
This is on our hands, isn't it?
How is it? Every part of that makes no sense. Every part of it makes no sense. Every single part of it makes no sense. Well, you see, folks, when people rise up against their oppressors, society crumbles. It just crumbles right to dust. This was in Matthew Matos's video essay. This was absolutely his like core point, which was because the racist depiction of Colombia is actually fairly sanitized and weak in the original, the level of violent response seems completely insane by comparison. And it has this thing of like, well, you know, it might have been unequal, but society worked when you know the founders were in charge. It worked.
Press to wash away your enemies. Hold to
You think it's
grab
weird that I
enemies
bought this from
and
a fucking
release
store
to
instead of
reel
getting
them
it from an
in for
enemy?
punishment.
Isn't that fucking strange? It's a stun. It is, to be fair, a cool stun.
Come out where I can see you.
I do at least think it is a cool stun. But here's the funniest part. It's actually still objectively
This
weaker
prophecy business.
than,
You don't think anyone can really see the future, do you?
I saw something once when I first got here. A dream. It was New York, but larger than any New York I ever saw. It was burning.
Hope none of the prophet's magic is rubbing
How
off
much
on
did
you.
the BioShock's ending piss me off the first time I saw it? It pissed me off pretty bad.
Yeah! There, that one.
There.
Take that, Abraham Lincoln!
Catch.
That'll do!
Oh, I forgot the whole reason that I had Murder of Crow, this shit on was because of those fucks. So here's the thing. Vigors are, in fact, copyright infringement of plasmids. However, because Fink is just so... So, hey, here's a really fun thing, guys. If I pick up that weapon, that crank gun, there's a possibility I will never get this rifle back. This is something that I had happen in the base game, where I used a sniper rifle for a while and swapped it out, and then I was never able to find another sniper rifle. Super fun. Get out of my way, girl. Girl, whoa!
I think there's a lockpick over there.
Listen.
Can you help me out with this lock?
Looks easy enough. All yours.
You want to get into that, we need to go to the parallel universe in which we're not related.
I just realized who those two are. They, well, at least she, invented the technology that allows the city to float.
Giant balloons.
Quantum particles, suspended in space-time at a fixed height.
So, not giant balloons?
But the thing is,
Why do they even have balloons? No, seriously.
my book said they disappeared several years ago.
I told you they'd come.
No, you didn't.
Right. I was going to tell you they'd come.
But you didn't.
But I don't.
You sure that's right?
Something tells me they're not exactly what they appear.
I was going to have told you they'd come.
No,
The subjunctive?
that's not subjunctive.
I don't think the syntax has been invented yet.
It would have had to have been.
Had to have had been. That can't be right.
They seem to want to help.
They seem to be out of their minds.
Odd, isn't it?
What's odd?
The fact that we sometimes...
Finish each other's sentences?
Exactly.
It would be odder if we didn't.
How do you suppose they manage that?
I'll get back to you after I figure out the floating city bit.
I think it's a really exciting part of your story when the characters don't understand the plot that they're in.
Come on. Comstock House is up ahead.
Where, like, not even one character actually understands what is even happening. Why are they only now questioning the twins? I don't know.
Shall sit the throne. He was
So
grooming.
we're about to enter into the part of the game in which people are going to watch these parts on the YouTube and go, oh my god, Pat's being so unfair, it's so tiring, he's just such a negative fucking asshole, etc. To which point, there were like 5 other parts where I was trying to be fair, and now I'm done, and I'm sleepy, and I don't give a shit.
You hold on to this.
Can I get a... I'll take it. You know, I just realized just now. Like, genuinely. This game doesn't have a map. And it doesn't have a map because it's a straight line.
The district's ours. Execute anybody who looks like they give us trouble.
And that's a
Anyone
bummer.
with gun, anyone wearing glasses.
Mr. Comstock, when we next meet, it won't be to parley. See, I went out to that Hall of Heroes to scalp your false shepherd for you. Turns out, though, DeWitt speaks Sioux. He helped me to swap words with this crippled child I've been, looking after. Now, after hearing how the kid has fared in your city, I'm thinking when we take your pelt, I'll let him hold the knife.
Okay, so let's think about this. Let's think about this. We're in Universe 4. The audio log where that we discovered that happened was from Universe 3. Which means he actually cuts that kid's leg off in all contexts. Oh, I accidentally did that. Hold on, let me text the wife. Texted the wife. Wife text. Oh my god. I was looking at Elizabeth and it fucking said search trunk and I was like, gee, stop it. Stop it. What are you gonna find in there?
Want to hold on to this?
I guess I'll find money. I guess I'll find coins.
Need a lock picked.
Looks simple enough.
Did you see her
Ready.
fucking flash step over that? Oh, I don't know. Every time a character like dashes like that all weird and hearing Akuma just go Masas. Oh, it's the best.
Dance with the man. Come on, lift a leg, friend. A rich girl.
Birds! So, by the way, as you can see, these powers are, I would describe them as wildly overtuned. That's how I would describe them. Birds don't work with the robots, that's why you carry Shock Jockey.
Locked. Elizabeth?
Really? That little old lock. Got it.
I saw a great post, and I mean a great post, about Booker's personality, which is, what the fuck is he, like, this is some Last of Us cognitive dissonance shit, which is, what is he fucking thinking when he is going through this shit and just killing like a million guys? Like, he doesn't even seem
Found
upset.
some money. Want it?
Nice.
Like, it's crazy. And like the tone is so serious and violent, right? Strangely, hey, hold on. Strange non-racist depiction of a Native American. Makes me think this is a real painting. Wait, is this a fake door, dude? Did the dude talk in BioShock 1? No, and that is on purpose.
Caterpillar.
The guy in BioShock 2 also did not talk, and that is also on purpose. Because the person who made that Reddit post was talking about how, like, in BioShock 1, you're playing a like automatous mutant, and in BioShock 2, you're playing somebody who's been mutilated into losing their humanity. They're basically incapable of speech, and on top of that, they're like goal-oriented because their brains are scrambled, right? Booker acts like that even though, like, he's like ostensibly like a normal person. So you know what's fun? This is more complaining. Are you ready for more complaining? You know what's really fun about BioShock Infinite? Because of the nature of the setting, despite the absolutely gorgeous architecture and absolutely beautiful skylines and overall level design, because it's above the clouds and not underneath the ocean, the internal spaces are actually boring as shit because they just look like buildings. The fact that it's in the air doesn't hit you at all. In BioShock, every single fucking room in the game had leaking water or some kind of, like, ocean damage. Every single fucking room in the entire game.
Want to hold on to this?
Much obliged.
It needs more holes in the walls, yeah.
Here you go, you sons of bitches!
Oh, hey, guys.
Your homes are ours!
Your wives are ours, that's right. Now that the Irish are free from the yokes of servitude, they're going to take your wife.
Here!
Nice!
No getting out of it.
There!
You know how those Irish is.
On it!
You know how they is. Look, there's an Irish now.
Do it.
All right!
Really? Wow, it actually goes that far? That's crazy. That's crazy. Thanks for the raid, Shirtle. Do you see this? Do you see that? You see me, like, hitting the fucking guy and the auto aim just losing its mind?
Booker, catch!
Great.
Yeah, the birds are really ridiculous. Dude, this doesn't make me want to play BioShock 2 again. It makes me want to play Prey. Prey is so good, dude.
Fireman!
Touch your soul!
Okay, so what if... You know what's awesome? You know what's just great? That fight where I just lock him down with birds, and then that's the fight. You think you could rewrite the story of the game to be good? Yes! There actually, it's been one of my favorite thing. My favorite thing about LPing this game has been watching people do rewrites in the Reddit comments or in the YouTube comments. There was a incredible rewrite that I saw earlier, which was to ditch most of the parallel universe stuff. But they would turn the race angle, and the way they would do it is to have a society of exclusive whites. Like, it was so racist that anyone that was like Italian or below in skin tone would be shot on the spot. And their perfect white society with no underclass was completely falling to pieces because they would start to fight and argue and tribalize themselves based off of plasmids or vigors. So you would have all Anglo-Saxon wasps, and they would all start to fight amongst each other based off of like, oh, I have the crow powers. Oh, I'm so much better than the electricity bitches. And it would also play into the similar kind of ideas of BioShock. Thank God I found this massacre area where I could get some ammo.
Need a lock picked.
Looks simple enough.
You need to play System Shock? It's good.
Shoot to kill! Like hell. Dibs on his boots. Dibs on the girl.
I also saw somebody describing something really funny, which was Daisy Fitzroy might be in Universe 4 might be the stupidest moron to ever exist in the history of anything. So you have a
Should we check out the bookstore?
You have a revolutionary martyr, Booker DeWitt, who's fighting against a theocratic religious state, who comes back to life for the cause. And your only thought is that that would be inconvenient. Like, legitimately insane why they didn't just go, yeah, Booker's here and he's back because he's the real, you know, whatever.
Help me out with this lock.
Come on, give me something challenging. All yours.
Because our cause is just so just.
Brother, what Comstock failed to understand is that our contraption is a window not into prophecy, but probability. But his money means the Lutece field could become the Lutece tear, a window between worlds, a window through which you and I might finally be together.
Yeah, they're fucking. That's some self-cessed. They kissing. They kissing it up. They're like. That's what they say. Comstock is much dumber than Fitzroy. Oh, absolutely. Comstock is like purposefully ignorant. He's fucking dumb.
Check out downstairs.
This just is
What are you
stupid. All right.
Sally! The bastard snuck in while the Vox was shooting up the place and took my girl! Got her locked up in the salty oyster, his hidden closet he keeps all his treasures. Just need to hit the button under the register to open it, but...
So there's these tiny moments like this where they ask you to backtrack. These tiny moments. And it kind of feels like BioShock 1 or 2 for like a second. But it's still just really, really minuscule. Pardon me. Gotta get to the fucking salty oyster. This is really funny.
There you go.
Like, there's nothing. There is nothing to slow me down here. It's fucking stupid. Where's the salty oyster? There it is. I found it.
A lot of shoes, a lot of rides. The groom is nervous, he answers twice.
There we go.
Really
Booker,
kidding.
there must be a button under the register.
Great.
Hey.
Press to generate a magnetic shield. Hold to absorb damage and release to throw it back. Hold and release to create an explosive trap.
Yeah. So this one's unique because it's not another trap, which is awesome. Sorry, it's not another stun, so that's good. Here's the problem, though.
A bit of titillation?
I think I knew her. Worked at a bar on Houston Street.
I bet you did.
But your body rejects the cognitive dissonance through confusion and hemorrhage. But we are together, and I will mend you. For what separates us now but a single chromosome?
Here's the issue, right? It's cool. It's very cool. It's also very strong. Right. But, and this is important, it's not nearly as strong as Birth. This Crow ability is one of the strongest fucking powers I have ever fucking used in anything. It is like a 10 by 50 foot rectangle of a full minute of stun. It's so ridiculous. And it's the fucking first one you get that can attack things. It's the fucking first. Oh no, no, wait. The grenade one. It's the first stun you get. Say what I want about Outrider, but that game nailed satisfaction of bullet reflection shields. I remember me and Paige and Eli doing the sponsored thing for Outrider, and then playing a bunch of it off camera and being super excited for Outriders. And then the launch was so... I'm spacing out says I never got past the first 2 hours of Outriders. Do you know who else didn't? Every single person sponsored to stream the game. They were absolutely adamant that every single person streamed the game on launch day at the same time. Only for every person, every single person to slam into a broken login server for the entire sponsored stream. I don't know what everybody else got paid, but I know what I got paid for the demo thing, and I know what Paige got paid for the thing. And like, they must have blown a little bit of cash on making sure that everyone knew the login screen was broken.
Can you open this?
It's a simple dual dial lock. My book said most fools keep the combination no more than 20 feet away.
Let's hope we find one of those fools.
Oh, I can't actually do it manually?
This might be it.
Okay, so fucking... Oh, the book.
Why are you so keen on lockpicking and code breaking?
If you put a person in a cage, they develop an interest in such things.
I suppose so.
I won't be locked up again.
Wouldn't that hurt like crazy? Okay, so it can see me. It can clearly see me right now.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you...
Promise me.
I will stop him.
That is an oath you cannot keep. But promise me that if it comes to it, you will not let him take me back.
No porn. Stop it.
It won't come to that.
Don't do it.
All right.
Why is his hand so big? Because she's so small and petite. And that's how you know it's not pornography.
Look, Fox are tearing this place apart.
Face me!
Oh, they were really just chill. Really? Alright. See, this should be incredibly exciting. You know? This should be the absolute peak of excitement. Crows! Judas is about cancel culture? That's just hilarious. That just sounds like Ken Levine's really mad that everyone on social media told him he was a hack, stupid, dumb piece of shit. Are there supposed to be more enemies? Because there's like damn near nobody. Like I can hear a couple enemies coming in, but I just like. Where are you? Oh, you guys are up there. Oh, okay. So that's weird, actually. Electrified plus crows. It feels like this area is supposed to have songbird flying around. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it was supposed to. Impossible to know. impossible to know. You could never know. The handyman can electrocute them. Oh no. Okay. What if I threw birds at the handyman? Okay. What if I just tanked it? There we go. All done. Yeah, handyman were hyped up as the new Big Daddy enemy type. And as you can see, me walking up to them and just going pew 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 off a full stun. Now that's exciting.
Got a lock needs picking. Back there at the shop. What you asked me to do.
Let's not discuss it.
No, what did that thing do to you?
If he were to take me back, that's death, Mr. DeWitt. Or something so like it, I cannot tell the difference.
Okay, so what does that mean? What does that mean? You know, I remember seeing this and being like, cool. We're gonna do like a proper big open area. And then we had the worst boss fight in the series. Rod Ferguson fixing another BioShock is crazy. Did you know that Rod Ferguson is in Mortal Kombat 2? Like, he's literally inside the Genesis version of Mortal Kombat 2. Gene, go up and look up Fergality, Mortal Kombat 2. There's a babality where you turn people into Rod Ferguson. It's fucking weird. Is it one of my whack-ass crystal prisons? It might be.
Can you get this open?
Keep a lookout.
It might be a whack-ass crystal prison.
Sniper over there! Ammo! Take it! Take this!
Daisy wants it dead.
Alright, whatever. Oh. Okay.
You need to die.
Do I? Alright, are you guys done?
You'll die here.
Are you fucking serious? Like, I don't think I'm supposed to, like... I don't think I'm supposed to, like, just stand there and instantly pick them off, but still.
I'll cut your heart out.
You know? Yeah, you will? Like, bro, I would leave if I could fight you right now. Like, I would do it.
On it!
Oh, really? Okay, well, fine.
Elizabeth, a little help?
Let me see. Ready.
Shopping. Ooh. Yeah? Now? Really? Okay. Sure. Is this really the whole fucking sequence? There's no way. There isn't anything even in here, man. Okay. Can you feel that this part of the game was supposed to be a larger proportion? Because it's actually wide open and has enterable stores.
Got a lock, needs picking.
Come on, give me something challenging. All done.
I'm hearing some very dramatic music, but it's not a very dramatic scenario. Do you remember, like, so at this point in BioShock 1, you were going through the apartment complex. Do you remember how intense the apartment complex was? It was awesome. It's like a million dudes in there.
What a waste. How's the city going to come back from this?
It's not.
Maybe it shouldn't.
It's not, girl. So, despite the appearance of a wide open level, nah. What if it just wasn't? What if it just wasn't? You can tell they didn't have time or energy to cook this section. So here's the funny thing. They absolutely have time. They just totally squandered it. They just completely squandered it. Okay. Is this really the fucking time, Elizabeth? Are you fucking serious with this? Do you not see that I am busy right now? Throwing pros at people? Do you not see this, Elizabeth? So yeah, they just massively squandered all the time they had on this game and had to just like go nuts right at the end to finish the game. You can really feel it with how like limited the game is in scope compared to BioShock 1 and 2. I just realized that makes BioShock 2 the New Vegas of BioShock.
All yours.
The best one by a wide margin, and it's the only one not made by the people who actually make those games.
In front of all the men, the sergeant looked at me and said, "Your family tree shelters a teepee or two, doesn't it, son?" This lie, this calumny had followed me all my life. From that day, no man truly called me comrade. It was only when I burnt the teepees with the squaws inside did they take me as one of their own. Only blood can redeem blood.
A guy called me Irish once, and I was like, I'm not Irish. And he's like, whatever, Patty. Time to create a religious ethno-state! It's like, you fucking pussy. Wait, you got mistaken for Chinese? Bro, that's crazy. Irish to China, that's not even close. Did they at least ask you if you were Chinese in like a funny way?
This? Catch.
Man, I'm getting super tilted already. I'm getting super tilted.
Beyond that gate lies Comstock House.
Yeah, I keep checking the stores, but there's never anything new, which is fucking weird and stupid, isn't it?
Lady Comstock, how lovely to see you. Wonderful of you to make the journey, especially considering your painful death 19 years ago.
Lady Comstock?
The dress. The thing has mistaken me for my mother.
Wait, 19 years
Your
ago?
fingerprints do not seem to be your own today, Lady Comstock. Are you unwell?
This isn't going to work.
I think it can.
Your mother's dead, Elizabeth.
Yes.
Doesn't that make her
It's
20?
time I paid my respects. Let's head to where she's buried.
$19 and some change? Okay. This will now modify the context of my jokes.
Elizabeth, little help?
Let me have a look.
Do you remember when they accidentally spoiled Elizabeth and Booker's relationship in an interview leading up to the game, where a bunch of the pre-release stuff, including the choking part, like read as romantic,
There's the
and
graveyard.
people were like, "Hey, so do they ever? Are they gonna?" And Levine was like, "Absolutely not. No, there's no way they would end up with. It's like a father-daughter relationship." I was like,
Where are you going?
Oh,
what are we looking for?
There it is.
like, just lie, dude. Just lie. Just say they fuck like 10 times and then roll your eyes. Like, just lie. There's no reason to tell the truth when you're doing promotional stuff about that kind of stuff.
All right.
Bro, this might be one of the most confusing tears in the entire game. We walked up to a door that had no lock, and then materialized a lock on it so that we could unlock it.
It's your mother's grave.
They
That doesn't
have her
make
preserved in an airtight chamber. Fingerprints will get us into Comstock House.
She's your mother.
Okay, what she means is that where I'm from, they have her in an airtight chamber, and her fingerprints should get us into the house. We're just assuming it also works like that here, because this is not our universe and it's not where we're from, and the Comstock we're going to run into doesn't know who we are. Yeah, it is like Lennon.
Elizabeth.
It's her. How are you, Mother? All locked up in there, huh? Looks like you and I have some common ground.
Let me do it.
No.
Let me do it.
Yeah.
Look on the other side.
You see, child, you chose to follow a false shepherd, and he has led you astray.
Okay, let's think about this for a second. This Comstock saw Booker die, and Elizabeth from this universe has been evacuated out of the city.
What I do for love. What lion does not cringe to see their
So, why does this guy care about this Elizabeth?
Elizabeth, are you all right?
Where did she go?
Hold on, you need to rest for a minute.
No, I'm getting that hand.
Elizabeth, why is your mother a ghost?
She's not. He used me to power that device. He opened up some kind of tear.
Sure, okay. Okay, so when he buried his wife, he set up a siphon at her corpse so that if only Elizabeth tried to come see her, he could ghostify his wife. Why is that a thing she can do?
What am I? Oh my God. She's the source of my power?
But what is she? Alive or dead?
Why do you ask what?
When the delicious question is when.
The only difference between past and present
Is semantics.
lives, lived, will live.
Dies, died, will die.
If we could perceive time as it truly was,
What reason would grammar professors have to get out of bed?
like us all, Lady Comstock exists across time.
She's both alive and dead.
She perceives being both.
She finds this condition disagreeable.
Perception without comprehension
It's a dangerous combination.
By the way, the reason why I was able to crush that is that I stunned the ads and then just shot the boss until it left. And then I stunned the ads and shot the boss until it left. If you kill the ads, she raises new ads.
Look! Footsteps.
She goes to unfinished business.
You have to follow her. Convince her to open the gate to Comstock.
Once again, the power is Crow! It's fun that they're just digging their own graves for fucking goofs. Did she leave a corpse behind?
In front of all the men, the sergeant looked at me and said, "Your family tree shelters a teepee or two, doesn't it, son?"
Oh my god.
This lie, this calumny, it followed me all my life. From that day, no man truly called me comrade. It was only when I burnt the teepees with the squaws inside did they take me as one of their own.
Alright.
Only blood can redeem blood.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
It's a shame you have need of her to enter Comstock House.
Frankly, she doesn't seem all that cooperative.
There is a way to bring her to reason.
3 truths you must discover first.
Truths which, in this world, Comstock has destroyed.
If only one of you had the power to alter time and space.
That would be a blessing, wouldn't it?
They're sarcastic.
Okay,
There's
so
something off about Lady Comstock.
Yeah, I noticed.
No, you don't understand. She doesn't belong here. I brought something through. I'm not so sure it was her.
So let's think about this. This is a Dark Souls 2 problem. We are going to alter time and space in a fairly dramatic manner in order to get through a door. Instead of just doing the time and space stuff through a fucking door. Why is the ghost leaving footprints? So we can find our way here, dude. Obviously. Obviously, you dumb idiot. I completely forget this part entirely. I don't remember it at all. Like, at all.
Black cannon over there!
Yeah, really?
Elizabeth!
On it!
That one!
Sure thing!
Alright. There we go, buddy. Huh? But where? Alright, birds.
Need some help with this.
I can do that. Ready.
It's a tear.
Oh my
There's
god.
something in there. Should I open it?
No. Don't open it, Elizabeth.
But you two are dead. I took your funeral photo.
Yes, and made an absolute hash of it.
One doesn't expect a picture of one's corpse.
It came across so lifelessly.
What did you mean before when you said Lady Comstock didn't belong here?
She's almost feral. It's like she's a reflection of... I don't know.
That's insanity. What proof would you have that Mr. Fink would hurt the Lutesses?
The Lutesses told me.
The Lutesses? When?
Yesterday. Yesterday morning.
Rupert, they've been dead these 7 days.
Oh my god. Oh my god, they're ghosts. Wow. So is Elizabeth merging, creating realities, or just traveling? She is traveling. The fact that she does not understand that is weird. It's incredibly strange that she does not understand that they are traveling. What about transdimensional death? Don't worry about it. That plot point is over, by the way. I don't know if you know this, but that plot point is done. It is a finished plot point now. That's fine, buddy.
Perfect timing.
See how fucking far that goes? You had a synopsis saying that they were merging the realities, but you can't think of any evidence to support it. That's because there isn't any. There's actually very, very little evidence of anything in this game. One of the reasons why it's so frustrating to deal with is that they don't actually give you enough to go on in a lot of ways. They just don't give you a lot.
What could this place have to do with my mother?
We gotta do this, bank. Go check this out. Oh, he died instantly? Oh, okay. Alright. I like how I just slowly wander around and just, you know, take my shots. Taking my shots. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for the salt. I'm playing on normal? Yeah, okay. You're excited for Yakuza Kiwami 3? I think it's weird that, like, Yakuza Kiwami 1 is based off 0 and is bad, and Yakuza Kiwami 2 is based off 6 and kind of bad. And the idea that Kiwami 3 could be based off, like, the pirate game or the better playing ones is like, oh, alright.
50%.
I'm of the opinion that maybe on normal there should be more going on with this game than nothing.
I got to get me a job in the profit business.
Got it.
You know?
Think you can crack this one open?
Okay. Need money?
More than nothing. I still like how the leveling works and the combat works in the Dragon Engine games. I think 6 just didn't do it for me. Also, I just realized, because of the way the weapons work and because of the way the upgrades work, there's like almost nothing that I can find that would actually be worthwhile. There's those infusions, and that's cool. That might actually be good. Who the fuck is that? That looks like Rosalind the Test, but I don't know who the other guy is.
Look, there's a cipher written on the stationery.
Hudson's Tailors.
Maybe that's where the code book is.
Dude, what? Hudson's... Who gives a shit? It is lame that upgrading your guns doesn't change their appearance at all. It's super lame. Oh, okay.
Footsteps seem to go down to the vault.
Those upgrades were so cool. I loved getting the shotgun upgrade that put like tubes and pumps onto the shotgun. It was fucking awesome. It's fucking great.
Kill your oppressor.
Oh, hey, dude. This is really fucking funny. Like getting salt off these guys.
Perfect time
now. Like, holy fucking shit. It's really funny. Where'd the crow guy even go, man? Did I kill him by accident, brah? I might have. Oh no, there he is. Are you... Spooky. Wish I was fucking playing Borderlands, man. Tell you what. Okay.
And if I do this sabotage, all their patents, all of them, Mr. Fink. Now, why does the Prophet want these two killed?
For the same reason Lady Comstock lies buried.
The child. And why does he want me to do it?
Because only you can make it seem an accident.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's the real Lady Comstock. I think she's a combination of herself and my feelings towards her.
What do you mean?
I'm just so angry at her and at her father. I think she's her, but she's also her. I'm not sure I understand myself.
Alright, that's fine. Okay. Oh, are you fighting me now? Oh, I know she is.
Thanks.
I know she's immune. You know, the ammo one is actually way better, if you can believe it. It's one of the only games I've ever played in which, like, having way more ammo is, like, way better. Way better. Bro, that's a really funny thing to say. Bro, this would go crazy if it was good. Yeah, dude. Could you imagine if it was good? Borderlands 4 is like a really, really, really fun game. Terrible to stream. Like, super dull moment to moment. That is a vibin' game for chilling. Flub Pig says, Elizabeth and Booker not understanding how anything works reminds me of Soma, where Simon doesn't understand how anything works, except the game, in that game, the Deuteragonist constantly is like, Simon, oh my fucking god, I've explained it to you so many times. Yeah. Simon not understanding how Soma works is like the game's final plot twist, because he really doesn't actually get it. You said that last stream, Baltic guy? Well, good for you, buddy. Oh my god, give me an upgrade, you fucking bitch. Oh. I did it. Handgun is now maxed the fuck out. No need for any more headshots. Wait, why did this Comstock react as if this Dimensions Booker being alive wasn't weird? Oh, because, Comstock forgot that he has never met this Booker. And that Booker died. Because the writer, Ken Levine, forgot. Like, despite being in Universe 4, the game is pretending we're in Universe 2, which is where we started. Spider-Man, I appreciate the distinction that you decided to make, where you're like, this is directed at the game, I'm super bored. Oh yeah, there's like no stakes here. There's nothing going on. Like, they're running into the multiverse problem, which is like, we've established that, like, everything is everywhere. And Elizabeth can go anywhere, which begs the question of why do anything? Like, we're trying to stop this Comstock, but why? Legit, why? Like, genuinely. Like, this is a guy we've never met. Are they still looking for an airship? Oh, yeah. They were looking for an airship so they can leave and go to Paris. Even though we established earlier in the game that Elizabeth can just go to Paris. This is where I get lost. I remember getting lost here. And there's an infinite number of other Comstocks, that's right. So even if we stop this one, they're infinite. Like, at the end of the day, for the base game anyway, because I don't know about Burial of the Sea, but for the base game, nothing actually happens in the grand scale. So Comstock Prime is just chilling right now. Oh, the Comstock that Elizabeth knows and who spoke to Booker has lost in his multiverse. He has objectively lost. And Elizabeth is completely gone and he will never get her back again. Like, that Comstock, lost. Completely cooked. How do we know we're skipping infinitely and not just back and forth? We don't. Except for Universe 2, where we start, has Lin Chen dead. Universe 3 has Lin Chen alive, so it's obviously different. And then when we get to Universe 4, Lin Chen is alive, is dead again in a different place, and Booker has died. So it's guaranteed to have been different ones. It is crazy how much of the gameplay I'm able to do by standing still, isn't it? Have you guys noticed that for this LP specifically, I've been interacting with chat like crazy during the gameplay? Usually I have to like look at the screen. But I'm able to just crow people, look over, be like, hey, yeah. And then just go back and shoot them a couple times while answering your question.
Help me out with this lock.
That won't take but a minute.
You have no clue what Booker's goal is? He doesn't know either.
Got it.
I'm so serious, he actually doesn't know either. Did I just go in a fucking circle? I did, didn't I?
Looks like it. We should head back to the bank.
I guess we'll head back to the bank. At least I'm doing gameplay. So I talked about it on the podcast, and it's a very old theory, and I can't confirm it because it comes from a YouTube video and comments in that YouTube video, which were never confirmed, right? So take it with a grain of salt. But supposedly, the original version of this game's ending was supposed to be Elizabeth going, "You're a fucking stupid idiot and you're using religion to justify your insane racism." At which point Comstock would be like, "Fuck off." And Elizabeth would then open a tear to literally show Comstock Jesus getting crucified. And Jesus would be like a darker skinned Jewish guy. And right. And Comstock would go totally nuts. Just fucking bananas.
All right, let's see. Type 3 letters to spell the voice.
3 letters.
VOX. Try the typewriter.
Yeah, that would have ruled. That would have been fucking awesome. But, you know.
I know the prophet is a liar, but he cannot be. I know the prophet is a murderer, but he cannot be. For if the future lies only in the imagination of God, why would he reveal it to such a monster?
This game had a crazy amount of shit that got cut from it. There are like multiple versions of this game on the cutting room floor. And that's a bummer. Some of them might have been really interesting. That being said, and this is the part that really breaks even in the original. Okay? If it was still called BioShock Infinite or just Infinite, and the tears could show anything, because there's an infinite series of realities, she could have just as easily shown him white Mormon Jesus. Because there's an infinite amount of Jesuses. You know what? I'm just gonna follow this. Fuck? This magic dead space line doesn't go very far. Imagine it was Alien Jesus, that would have been awesome. Do you think hold on. Do you think it's poor taste for the ending to show prototype versions of Elizabeth as to imply all those more interesting versions of the game existed? I don't think it's poor taste. I think it's a fucking massive bummer. I think it's like a massive, massive bummer. This is so stupid. Because the footstep thing is just super unreliable, so I'm just doing this. Oh my god. Oh, did they only plan this thing in one direction? Did they only plan this thing for one direction? Is that why I'm going in a fucking circle? Because they only planned it to do the one loop in the single path forward, even though it's... Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. It's gonna lead me back right where I was. So that mechanic is not even real. They just put... oh my god, that's fucking shit. Oh, hey guys. What if I threw birds at you? That was the entire encounter. That was the whole encounter.
Need some help with this.
Looks simple enough.
Why am I stealing money?
All yours.
Hey guys, can I check something? Can I take a second? I'm trying to check something. Trying to check scheduling stuff for next week. Scheduling stuff. Shut up, Pat. Shut your fucking mouth. Don't talk to me. On the 25th. And there we go. And yeah. Okay. Lettuce.
I assure you, madam, my sexual interest in your dear prophet is non-existent.
And Madame Lutece.
Furthermore, the man is quite sterile. It's a lie. Come here, you little bastard! I want her out of my house!
Sterile.
They weren't my parents.
Then what were you to them?
The child that they decided to imprison. I don't understand. Why would the twins send us to find three truths? Were the tears somehow related through a kind of quantum field, or were they?
Elizabeth, we wanted you to understand.
Who? You mean? All right, come on.
Lady Comstock seems to believe the child is a result of some errant act of carnality between myself and her beloved prophet. I told the poor woman the truth, that the child was a product of our little contraption, but I think she found that less believable than her delusion. Comstock seems to have been made sterile by simple exposure to our contraption. A theory. Just as sexual reproduction can de-emphasize the traits of each parent, so goes the effect of multiple realities on our own. Your traits dissipate until they become unrecognizable or cease to exist.
That's crazy. Wow. Alternate realities make your goo not good anymore. They fuck your goo up.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Comstock has sabotaged our contraption, yet we are not dead. A theory. We are scattered amongst the possibility space. But my brother and I are together, and so I'm content. He is not. The business with the girl lies unresolved, but perhaps there is one who can finish it in our stead.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Who even cares? Ooh, ghost. Back to the fucking room with the ghost. Why didn't the twins not just free themselves? Free Elizabeth themselves? They exist in various states of probability, which means I don't think they can actually affect anything, even though they definitely affect things. Hey, Lich Guy, thanks for the sub. Yeah, they gave her the choker. They're like, this will look really hot on you. It'll help distract people from not making pornography of you at all. Yeah, if Booker was circumcised, he'd have had different powers, yeah.
And anyone who knew the truth was better dead than alive.
I'm not even his daughter. I'm just some specimen to be poked and prodded.
No, you are not. Elizabeth, listen. What you've been through, ain't nobody in the world deserves that.
Booker.
We are getting out of here. You got it? You're never gonna have to look back.
Oh yeah, the way that the Vox Populi are portrayed in this game is absolute Return to the Gate. Okay, is absolutely the way that slave owners in the southern U.S. said that the slaves would act if they got freed, and as we know, that actually didn't happen.
Neither are you.
Where the fuck are you?
I know you hate me for not being your daughter. And I hated you for not being my mother.
Alright. Yep, there you go. That's how you do it.
I owe you an apology. Comstock used me to bring you back, but I brought back a version of you from the reality that I had built up in my own head. He pretended to love you, like he pretended to love me. Bastard child! I am not your husband's bastard. I am his victim. My days of victimhood are done. We must forgive each other. Because there is one far worse than you or I.
The prophet killed me.
Because you wouldn't keep his secret about me.
If that's so,
cereal.
then why am I alive?
Not in this world.
Cereal.
Maybe this is you in another world where you never meet him.
Or where I saved him.
I don't know. Is that possible?
Find out, child. Find out.
Booker. Thank you.
So yeah, I could have totally just blown this thing up with a grenade. So there's two things that are happening here. She says that what she did was she created a version of somebody in a reality and dragged it here. That is not consistent with what the game shows us. So either all of these permutations are fully created by Elizabeth in their totality, which means why not just leave, dumbass? Or what she actually did, considering infinite realities, is that she found a reality that featured that woman in that state and dragged her over. Because infinite. So I'm going to take a quick break, but there's going to be a problem later on in that if she is creating realities from whole cloth, the remainder of the game is going to make literally 0 sense. And if she is, in fact, just locking on to and traveling to universes that exist in her head because they're infinite, she's really stupid. So, all right, I'll be right back.